Lions wide receiver coach Antwaan Randle says Jameson Williams on the verge of breaking out. Jameson Williams basically saying he on the verge of breaking out. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And that's what everybody been waiting for. Is for Jameson Williams to turn around and break out and contribute like we need him to contribute. Now we know he came in behind the 8 ball with the ACL injury, and I think, like I said, I still stand on they probably shouldn't have played him last year. But with the suspension, it might have been kind of straight to get his feet wet or whatever. But nonetheless, Jameson Williams saying things are starting to slow down for him out there, and he's starting to kind of get a grasp of it. It's just about getting reps. He looked really bad, like dropping balls, and I don't think they was putting him in the best position to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think he was being put in the best positions to be successful. But nonetheless, he said things starting to slow down and starting to make the sacrifices, do the little things. He blocked on that David Montgomery play, and it just takes some time. It takes time, and if he can break out, that'll be the boost they need in the second half of the season. Jameer Gibbs gave him a boost, and Jameson Williams gave him that boost. They might be Super Bowl contenders, because that's what they missing is two guys that's going to provide elite speed, and that's why one of the reasons they drafted Gibbs and they drafted Jameson Williams. So it's just getting them practice reps in. If you wonder if he never got suspended them 4 games, which they was really supposed to be, I think 6. If he didn't ever get suspended them 4 games, he probably would have been already broke out. So you got to understand, he got injured at the end of training camp with a hamstring injury, which is not too uncommon when it comes from ACL injuries. Some ACL surgeries, they take part of your hamstring and repair your ACL with. So it's damn near anticipated that you're going to have hamstring issues. Even if they don't do that to your ACL, when you tear your ACL up, then you start to become dependent on other parts of the body to compensate for that injury. So that's something to look at as well too. But prevalent injuries, didn't get to finish training camp hard, didn't get to finish preseason strong, and Randle L said it's coming. It's everything starting to come together. He's starting to do what's asked of him. He could play football. I'm not sure if he ever had a major injury like that before, and then while you recovering from an injury, then you're trying to figure out, do you belong in this league and where your niche going to be in this league at, and then the Lions still trying to figure out where you best utilize that. Some people, Herman Moore had to make a reaction video to him saying how he think the Lions should utilize Jameson Williams. He had to make a reaction video saying that he was just giving his opinion. The society is so soft today that you gotta apologize for giving your opinion. Ain't that crazy? You got to apologize for giving your opinion about stuff. And I don't really think he should have had apologized. It was his opinion, but people gonna twist it and basically put it to that the Lions don't know what they doing. Herman Moore know more than the Lions. And hey, dude, he played football at a very high level for a long time. Had the Lions won that Super Bowl with 91, he probably would be in the Hall of Fame. Him and Lomas Brown. Lomas Brown for sure deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. But he was just giving his personal opinion on what he see. But every time you give an opinion or you tell the truth, it's hate. You hating. Somebody got mad because I posted when the Lions was 0-29, I posted and said that Rob Salah was the right choice. That don't mean that. It still don't prove nothing. Because people can say, well, Rob Salah lost. Well, then again, Rob Salah, at the end of the day, he won a bunch of games last year, and if Aaron Rodgers didn't go down, we wouldn't even be having that conversation. Most people think, but he a hell of a coach. Dan Campbell turned out to be a good coach, but when you start off losing all them fucking games, what you expect? And that wasn't his fault. Brad Holmes didn't equip Jared Goff with the proper weaponry. And if St. Brown never showed up at the middle towards the end of his rookie year, they might not have won the damn game. But that's another conversation for another day. But, they need Jameson Williams to put it together. He started to put it together. The Lions offense just got another dimension. They had the dimension they had last year. Now you open it up, you get the dimension of a home run hitter and Jameer Gibbs, and then you get the dimension of another home run hitter and receiver. So that should open up more things for St. Brown. That should open up more things for Josh Reynolds and Sam Laporta. You know, and then the next thing to pop off for them is to get Jahmyr Gibbs more comfortable in the passing game as a pass catcher, like Alvin Kamara or something. He able to do that, and Jameson able to do his thing. Just then they really rolling. They're gonna be hard to stop. Because either you're going to let Jameson Williams and them guys beat you one-on-one, or, you know what I'm saying, you're going to stack the box and stop that run game. And that's the name of the game. It's a numbers game. You know? It's a numbers game. That's what LA started to do in the second half. The Chargers, they started to stack the box on Jared Goff. You know, they had one drive where they stalled him out, and then, Ben Johnson and Goff made the adjustment. And then they started picking apart their secondary. So they said, you know what, you're not going to gash us in the run game. You're going to have to beat Jared Goff, going to have to beat us with his arm. And what did he do? He beat him with his arm. And that's what you want teams to do. Either you're going to stop the run or stop the pass. And now you add that we can get chunk explosive plays through the passing game, and you can get chunk and explosive plays on the ground. And that's what you're looking for from Jameson Williams. Them chunk plays. A little screen play that can go for 55 yards. Slant route that can go for, over route that can go to the house. Post route, corner route, all that can go to the house. You looking for those explosive plays. And that's exactly what you're looking for. So, but that's what he's bringing. If that started to come together in the second half of the season, and they can get some guys back healthy like James Houston. I know they say he's gonna be delayed a little bit, but like James Houston and like Gardner Johnson at some point in the playoffs, and Josh Pascal can get healthy. Maybe a far hope, like far away, like Star Wars. You get Anazorki come in and can contribute a little bit. They said he started to make some progress behind the scenes. Then maybe you can get that push in the second half of the season. But Jameson made some news about putting an Oreo McFlurry on the cheeseburger or something. I'm not surprised. They used to make fun of me because I used to take the apple pie and crush it up in the McFlurry or in the ice cream. I didn't think nothing was wrong with apple pie and ice cream. I used to take the apple pie, the McDonald's apple pie, and put it in the ice cream and crush it up and whip it up. Shit was good as hell. I love apple pie and vanilla ice cream. But hey, that was just me. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Hit the link tree. You can find me literally everywhere from Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That's in the link tree in the description. And check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. That's in the link tree and in the description. Peace.